And it's a real pleasure to once again have Giacomo Franci in the studio with us. Giacomo, it's wonderful to see you again.
That's my honor. Thank you.
And I should tell people that you are an internationally recognized conductor, and you are the founder and artistic director of the resident orchestra of the Sound Espressivo Carnegie Hall Gala performances. That's the New York Chamber Players. And when did you found that wonderful orchestra?
Well, there has been two dates. One was May 2004, when we did the very first concert. And then I just started without any knowledge of how do you run an orchestra. I just learned by doing. And then in 2008, someone suggested that I should have formed a not-for-profit organization, 501c3. And that certainly helped the orchestra to be run under that model. And that was in 2008, August 2008.
So it's been quite a while.
Meanwhile, we were doing concerts between 2004 and 2008. Yeah.
I see. Before we get into the Sound Espressivo concerts you've been conducting, I just wanted to talk just a little bit about your career. You've performed throughout Europe, North and South America, Asia, and you appear both as a conductor and a pianist. And I know you've also made some very wonderful solo piano recordings, haven't you? The complete music of Copland and Stravinsky.
Yeah, those are the first complete piano works. The Copland, which got rave reviews, as well as Stravinsky, I have to say. And right now, I just in these days came out the 7th recording of Beethoven, the cycle of Beethoven, piano Beethoven sonatas.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. And where can we find these recordings?
They're all online. The 7th one, I talked to the head of the record company yesterday. Still have to come in with the links, the various, Apple and so forth and so on, YouTube and so forth. There is one is called Deezer. I don't even know what it is. But anyway, there are this is the new world now of the media. That. Yeah.
Well, if anybody's watching and they want to find your music, I think if they just search Giacomo Franci, they'll find all the music they want in there.
Yeah, and then I also put them for sale, the tracks for sale on a website called Bandcamp. So all my recordings will be there, and the selling would actually go to me, not going around. Yeah. Yeah.
So tell us a bit about what it's like to prepare the orchestra for so many different soloists. When you give a concert with Anna and the Sound Espressivo Gala concerts that you played at so much, you have to prepare wide repertoire and soloists ranging from probably some of them are 5 and 6, and some of them are adult performers. That must be quite a challenge for you and the orchestra.
Yeah, it is a challenge. If you want, I can explain to you the technical aspect of doing that. And technology is actually helping us because we have all the parts in a Google Drive, which again, if you ask me how to use a Google Drive, I wouldn't know. But fortunately, I have assistant that help me with that. So they put all the parts in this Google Drive. Then the various principle of each session, each string session, is going to bow the parts. So it starts with the concertmaster, start bowing the parts, and then the various other 4 violin second principle, viola principle, cello, the principle of the cello section, and the bass. So they bow the parts based on how the concertmaster bowing. So it will be everything put back in the Google Drive. That will alleviate some of the stress during the rehearsal. So we don't have to stop because they have to write, and we can keep, have more time for the music itself to be rehearsed.
Now, I'm guessing that you don't have a great deal of time to rehearse with each soloist. How do those rehearsals typically unfold?
So the way I do it is we'll do our best on the first rehearsal to have every soloist in the program. But if sometimes happen we are running out of time, and it's not a good idea to prolong the rehearsal because the players are already very tired after 4-hour rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we will have the one that eventually left out at first in the beginning of the dress rehearsal, and we'll dedicate enough time to them, so extra time, because they would do only one rehearsal, and then we'll go back to the other one, and we will prioritize the one that maybe they were maybe a little less solid than others, and so it's all an equilibrium like that.
Yeah, it's a challenge for you and the orchestra. So, what is the outside of accompanying these soloists at Anna's concerts at Sound Espressivo? What other work is the chamber player is your orchestra doing? What other concerts do you give around the city?
So we program another concert in December with the newly formed choir.
No.
So we formed the choir, and we already did a very successful concert in last December with Bach Christmas Oratorio, or cantatas 1, 2, and 6. That for me has been a dream come true, because I've always dreamt to conduct that genius piece, and I did it. So so now in December we have in program the other cantatas, because there are 6 cantatas, so we will do 3, 4, and 5.
Wow, exciting.
Yeah, and we are very happy about this. We would like to start a tradition about Bach Christmas Oratorio, because in the city everybody is doing Handel Messiah during Christmas time.
Right.
So this Bach piece, I mean, if you ask me, it is. I mean, I love Handel Messiah, but Bach is something on itself. I mean, it's incredible. For me, it's even better than the Handel Messiah.
Right.
So maybe less easy to listen to. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. So it's an easier melody, but because it's easier, that doesn't mean it's better, right? So yeah.
So you're a pianist, but also a conductor, and I noticed one tape where you were the soloist in the Beethoven First Concerto. Were you also conducting that performance as well as playing the piano?
Yeah, I was both conductor and pianist. And now recently they asked me to conduct Brahms' First Piano Concerto from the piano, and I declined it because that would be too much. So I can do all the Mozart piano concerti conducting from the piano. I could possibly also do the Emperor. That would be my limit. But Brahms would be too much, because Brahms' First Piano Concerto would need. It's like a symphony by itself. And then from the piano, it would get a little bit too much.
I agree. It was supposed to be a symphony, but he chickened out and made it a piano concerto.
So yeah, basically the conductor have a plate full already, to conduct that piece. But anyway, if you allow me, I can also talk about my tour in Europe. I have 2 tours.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I have 2 tours. One, August, September, I will have a couple of concerts in Italy, in the south, one in Sorrento, and it's piano solo, and then it's chamber music in Benevento. It's another concert. Then I will not be able to do the 8th CD of Beethoven, because I didn't have enough time to prepare the Waldstein, and I want to memorize it, do it very, very well. So I will do that in January, because in January I'm also going to Europe again. I will host a conducting masterclass in Spain near Malaga. Then I have the 8th CD of Beethoven recording, and then I will have my first concert in Germany, a piano concerto, also playing with 2 pianos, with another pianist there.
A very busy schedule coming up for you, and I wish you the best. And also, we're just so lucky to have you with the Sound Espressivo.
I'm lucky myself. Yeah,
it's wonderful to have you, and thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, and sorry for coming a bit late.
Good luck with all your future endeavors.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Giacomo.